I I'm really thrilled and really honored to have this award. And it's so much more important to me than any Emmy or Oscar or anything that I could win, because this is about real life. And I realized a number of years ago how fortunate I was to have parents who loved me and to have had a loving, nurturing family. And there were a lot of kids around us who didn't, and my parents mentored them, and they became part of our family. And as I became well known, and especially when I did Dr. Quinn and people would recognize me, I realized there was a certain gift that I'd been given, which was the ability to communicate with people on behalf of angels who needed the world to know that they were angels, that they were doing something special, on behalf of people in government who were trying to make things different, to change things. And I realized that I had the ability to be that person in the middle, to somehow find some way to tell the stories and find some way to put people together as a communicator. And I realized that there is nothing more important in this world than our children. Our children are the future. And I've traveled all over the world with UNICEF, with American Red Cross, and on my own. And when you see the way children live in most of these other countries, it is absolutely frightening. And I'm working with a wonderful friend of mine in Los Angeles with the foster care system. And we have this thing called Day of the Child. And I decided that really the way I could help the most was by encouraging people to be mentors to foster kids. Because when you get regular people who say, well, I don't know if I could adopt, I'm not sure if I could foster, but they can find time to spend a few hours once a week with a commitment of a year to one child. And then, of course, what happens is they realize, as it was said earlier, they're not foster kids or adoptable kids. They're kids. They're kids who are loving. They're kids who give people so much love when they're adopted. They're kids who need us. And I was watching tonight and weeping tonight, as I always do when we're around this subject. We have a lot of friends who've adopted children from all over the world. And my husband looked at me and he said, we could do it. So I don't know if we can, but we're going to do our best. And I really take my hat off to those of you that have adopted so many kids, and especially those who've adopted kids with special needs. It's really remarkable. You are amazing. I am so proud to be part of you being honored here today, and I hope that I can dedicate the rest of